you can't get out of that pattern. Frankly, like it doesn't even matter if you're a junior who does tell a great story, because I know some of those folks too, and they still struggle,
Yeah.
right? They can tell the story, they've got a great team, they, have a really compelling narrative, even outside of the technical stuff, and they still are having a hard time. And that's just because there's so little money to go around. They're all fighting for the same money,
Yeah.
right? I think what we need is really like a venture capital type system to come in. You look at why VC works for tech. Despite my own, I've got a whole list of, issues that I would have with the VC space out of Silicon Valley. But one thing that it does really well is you have a group of investors who acknowledge, I'm going to put money into 100 different companies, and if one of them hits, it's going to pay for all of them,
Yeah.
right? And so there's this acknowledgement that you're putting money into stuff that's super early, it's not yet de-risked, but you're kind of doing that investment to kind of keep this early stage, high risk industry alive, because every once in a while you get a unicorn,
Yeah.
right? And that has, it has worked to create a lot of innovation in the space. And I think that's where on the mining side, we don't have, well, we've got maybe what, like 5 funds that do stuff like that in mining. And a lot of them aren't even doing like early stage exploration stuff. They're looking for mining technology on the processing side. They're looking for, companies going into operations, right? So at some point, I think that's what the industry needs is a bunch of rich people to get
Yeah.
together and say, we're going to do essentially a venture fund
Yeah.
for early stage exploration.